Hey guys, hey guys, bear with me for 1 second. We're going live early today, guys. We decided to go live early today. How you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. And today's live. How you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We're gonna start our live talking about different things. One of the things we're gonna talk about is the Diddy stuff. But we're gonna go back, what happened today. We have a new pope. We have a new pope. We're gonna over everything that happened for today, even some thing on the news. So we all know this weekend there was Met Gala, where a lot of celebrity was there. Thank you for the like. There was a lot of celebrity there. There was Black designer that was represented in a big way. There was $31 million. We're not gonna talk too much about that. I think we spoke about that from the live the other day. But what we're gonna start with today is this morning they started bombshell with this. The lady, this guy was arrested for threatening Trump, right? But besides threatening Trump, this guy been the biggest part of Diddy case. Out of nowhere, he shifted the focus from trying to threaten Trump to now being one of witnesses of Diddy case, right? To where they allege that he said he was a porn star and he allegedly slept with
Combs.
with
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself
Yeah.
these days. Yeah, go ahead.
So he allegedly slept with P. Diddy, and now he's saying that he signed a $5 million NDA contract, like, and they just go along with whatever this guy said. Mind you, this guy is in jail for threatening the president of the United States from the first term. But now the same guy is not a reliable source, right? For sleeping with Didi and Cassie without no evidence, they're just gonna go along with it. That's where we are in this country, man. That's where we are. So let's watch some of that clips where he talk about sleeping with Didi.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. And I was like,
mind you, he just inserted himself after the situation was in the news for a while. This guy looked like a typical jeweler thief. I mean, jewelers, not thief, jeweler scammers, and who probably been, bro. As you're a celebrity here in LA and Miami, bro, you sometimes you will go to party with all type of people, and sometimes people you be around are scammers. A lot of scammer people who are pretending to be big ballers, but are nothing, especially in a place like Miami. But they driving car like you, they wearing watch like you, they living in a place like you, but all the money they acquire a lot of time are from scamming elderly, scamming people who acquire them based of their talent, but not street smart, right? And so they're able to scam a lot of regular wealthy people and to make a lot of money. Sometimes it's to insurance, something like I said, he just gotta look like a little a jewelry scammer or like like a sleazy car salesman, right? And this is the guy they're taking about sleeping with Cassie. Did he deny it? Now Cassie have not denied it. How could he be around Diddy party? Of course, there's a lot of people that's around Diddy party, but it's just him to show you they believe everything. But so now they brought him up for like some kind of like $5 million NDA. Why? Because it make news. It make news and make Diddy look bad for the prosecutor they're picking. But let's move on. We already talked about a boy finished 2 times. But guess what, guys? Guess what? Yesterday, our boy YNW Melly, bro. We've been talking about him for a while now. Our boy YNW Melly, bro, catch the W, bro. They gonna catch the big W because he finally catch a bear. Who would believe this, bro? YNW Melly catch a bear and set up $500,000, like 10% of $500,000. That's around. That should be around like what 50K. Should be around like 50K, right? So, bro, this guy, he already found out getting from the first trial. They still could not. The reason they probably give it to him because every time they try to set up a retrial, the prosecutor kept moving it, keep saying, "Oh, we got new evidence," and the judge warned the prosecutor, "This is the last time. Next time we come to court, and if we cannot have a reason, significant reason why we cannot schedule the second trial because what the prosecutor did, he keep bringing stuff in the last minute." And now they have to reschedule like 6 months later, 6 months later, try to get this guy to like spend years. And maybe they'll get tired and he just, you know what I mean? So I guess this judge finally acknowledge what the prosecutor tried to do and just like, okay, we're just going to give him bail. So they give him bail. They finally give him bail. And after like almost 6-7 months in jail, YW gonna finally be out, and then we'll wait for his trial. That's amazing. We're happy for him, man, because he's been in jail for almost a decade, bro. A decade, bro. That's crazy. I had somebody say it right here, 7 years. That's almost 10 years for to be in jail for 7 years for not found guilty of a crime. You know that how crazy that is? But that's crazy. Beside that, let's watch the Rick Ross in a recent interview.
What was the
with this LA radio where they talk about the whole Drake beef thing. And like I said, some people ride the brave and some people was reporting. Rick Ross said, "Bro, it wasn't a beef that important to me." And then I guess he felt some type of way about certain thing Drake probably did to him, and he like wrote it out. And but Drake did everything more personal than most people. Bro, you cannot want to be in hip hop beef, but you too over personal, bro. I understand that shit talking about you rape a child, and especially in a very sensitive time. But, bro, I don't know.
Root cause of the falling out with Drake? Was it someone that told me it was because of the way he had treated French on a record? Is that?
I mean, I spoke on that on the record I released. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that. You know what I'm saying?
Because y'all got classics together.
If it's real, if real is gonna stay real. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Was it something really deep? Nah, that though. But if it's real, it's real, and that's what it is.
Could that ever be something you could ever see, like you guys talking it out and you guys have so many classics together, such a long history together.
You never know. If a nigga send me a bottle of Luke Belair, especially the white one, you know, you
The
never
white
know.
bottle, yeah.
Yeah,
The white bottle
go for
boys.
any of these young out here.
Especially if it's a Magnum.
Send me a white Bel Air bottle, and I'll take a picture with you, because that white Bel Air bottle is the, you know what I'm saying?
What was the root cause of?
So you can see, to Rick Ross is not that a big deal, but to Drake, it feel like a slap in the face. But my only problem is, I don't know, like DJ Academy, right? Let me talk to DJ Academy. DJ Academy always talking about how Drake did so much for a lot of people, and that he feels slighted because the way people did. One thing DJ Academy never understand, Drake is like most other rapper. He like riding wave. Can he make a song better? Yes. Sometimes when your song was already on like 8, maybe Drake get it to it and make it 10. Maybe if he was gonna sell 5 because Drake gonna sell 10. But the shit was gonna be good. A good song was going to be good without Drake. And another thing too, Drake, like Academy, like we cannot say like people should not be feel certain type of way when you literally speak on how Drake be out here smashing people baby mamas, smashing people girlfriend or wife, and then you expect everybody's just supposed to be okay with that, right? People, when it's people turn to try to take you out, they're gonna try to take you out. It's just part of the game. Now, some people doesn't take it lightly. If it didn't work out, it didn't work out. It's okay. You gotta take it take it on the chin, and hopefully you gotta learn. Hey, don't fuck with people, girl, or sometimes they're gonna try to come take you out. Pimp, pimp, pimp. I mean, I can't even say that quote. Point blank and spirit, you know what I mean? Point blank, and you cannot go out here try to mess with people, baby mama, and expect everybody just supposed to smile at you and respect you just because you're the big dog. Guess what? When it's time to take you out, people are gonna pile on. Now, if you're able to ride the wave, then you're like, okay, you're a real one. You take out a chin, oh, let's dive it up, we move on. But you try to like, oh, nah, I don't, bro. You talking about, oh, I'm the, bro, that's just a light skin shit. I've got to tell you for real, bro. That is some light skin shit, bro. You like on some weird shit. Like, you cannot go out there fucking with people, baby mamas, try to do little people dirty. But when people try to do you dirty, you like, oh, why people do me like that, bro? That's the game is the game, bro. The game is the game. You can take it for what it is. You can be more careful in the future, but. Bro, you're gonna leave yourself stressing yourself out, be salty for the rest of your life. You can be out here living your life. Like I see some of the picture Drake putting out, bro. This nigga look old as fuck now, bro. You don't wanna. I know you try to ask DJ Academy to delete some of this video because they make you look older and fatter. Nah, nigga, you fat and old, bro. That's you close to 40. You about to be an unk. I know you don't want to be called an unk, but like nigga, you're about to be an unk, man. But I digress. Let's move on.
No girl treated you right. Never, bro. I never had a bit. I never had a bit of love. I never experienced love before. I never experienced it. I never experienced this shit, bro. I never experienced it, bro. I never did, bro. I never did, bro. I never experienced love, bro. I never did, bro. I never had it. I never had the shit, bro. I never had the shit, bro. I never had it. No girl treated you right.
So in a live stream for almost like 2 minutes, every now and then, Color Black will get on social media and get silly and stuff like that. But one thing he was being silly about is talk about how he never experienced love with the women. I don't know if you're talking about in general, but I think he's talking about with all those beautiful women he's been with. Some of them, they are very beautiful women, but I think what he tried to insinuate that he never experienced a deep emotional love. But bro, you was a street nigga, bro. You were a street nigga, and you become a rapper, and sometimes you meet some of the bad bitch in the game. Sometimes some influencer, whatever, you do try to smash. But in the beginning, bro, you were focused on your hustle. Of course, maybe you wasn't like some regular guy with some regular career, you know what I mean? And they try to get the wife and two picket fence. Nah, you out of here, a hustler trying to survive the street, and then you're able to make it that through music, and then you're focusing. You met some bad chick. I'm sure that chick was in love the last time you were provided for them, but maybe they didn't show you enough love where you could be deep in love with them. But I digress. Maybe it could be a two-way thing. Maybe how you grew up. Maybe you know. Some. Let's be honest, bro. We grew up from an island. It's an island thing. I grew up with a Haitian mom. I know my mom loved me, but that super emotional things, bro. That's not an island thing, bro. I'm sure my dad loved me, but like that hug or say I love you, bro, man, we don't do that shit, bro. But I know it's good for it sounds good for social media. It create a lot of buzz, but I digress, guys. But guys, here it is. Let's move on to the next thing. Here it is. We have a new pope. We have a new pope, guys. Bro, I was a judge today when that happened. I have one of my manager, bro. One of my manager is white, bro. We was talking about. I was mentioning to him, "Oh, hey, we got a new pope." That manager said, "Trump did it again." This guy said, "Trump did it again." I'm like, "What?" Well, he's cool, but like he's super Republican. I can say he's a super MAGA, bro. This guy, he's like super Trump fan to the core. But he's like, but like let's go to a conspiracy theory, right? A lot of people are wondering because this new pope, guys, is actually the first American pope. For a second there, I thought the pope that was there before the Pope Francis. I think it was called Benedict. I thought he was American, but apparently there's never been an American pope, and he's actually first American pope. He go by the name of Robert Previs. I don't know if you understand that, but he's the first American pope. He'll go by Pope Leo the 16th. What is that? The 14th? Pope Leo the 14th. Okay. And I'm sure a lot of people in America, and the conspiracy also is, does Trump has something to do with it? You know, Trump don't play. There was a big AI video, a picture running around the internet of that Trump said he wanna be Pope next, and it's not sure whether or not Trump make a phone call to the Vatican and say, hey, this year, this time, the Pope gotta be an American, and here we got an American Pope. Now that's just conspiracy theory, and it's all alleged for YouTube algorithm. It's all alleged, okay, guys? It's all alleged. But I don't know. Hey, Trump, man, is somebody you don't play, bro. If Trump call, hey, it seems like to get almost everything that he wants, except when it comes to Russia. Because right now he's actually put to quit the dropping bomb on Ukraine, and he's not even listening to him. But that's another conversation. But I digress, guys. But at the end of the day, we got a new pope. That he's American, for the first American pope. Congratulations to the. We can go more into that, but that's all we want to talk about. Let's move to the next topic, guys. Let's move to the next topic. Oh no, we gotta be careful for copyright.
We got a mini tour coming up. Be releasing soon. I want y'all to get ready for that.
Bro, the reason I played this clip is, bro, they say Bobby Schmurder going out bad, bro. They say Bobby Schmurder is going out bad, bro. So rumor has it that Bobby Schmurder was going out to a small touring company, and the touring company ended up cancel the tour and part way with Bobby Schmurder. And a lot of people say, hey, why they do Bobby Schmurder like that? What's going on? What happened to the ticket sale? What happened to my money? Well, the touring agency came forward. It's not Live Nation. Live Nation don't do like clubs. So that's promoters and stuff like that do stuff like that. They're stating that the reason they canceled Bobby Schmurder tour is because he could not sell ticket. Now, one thing about black white promoter and black artists, right? One thing about white promoter and black artists, they do not understand, because what happened with a lot of concert, black concert, there's a lot of cancel. You know how many times I bought a ticket for whether it's black comedy show or black hip hop show, and just literally like days before the concert, the thing will be canceled. Now, sometimes they cancel because the audience feel like they didn't sell enough ticket, but usually like white promoter, but most black promoter who understand that black people will buy ticket at the day of the event, meaning you can possibly not even sell ticket. You know how many artists out here on 106, I mean, at the Breakfast Club will tell, hey, when I'm working with new white promoter or white stuff, hey, do not cancel my tour if you say I'm not selling, because I know my fans. Sometimes my fan will buy ticket in the last minute or the last day to the last hour. And that's what happened. So Bobby Schmurder come back the following day. A lot of people was making fun of Bobby Schmurder, say, oh yeah, he cannot sell, he fall flat. Does it fall flat? Yeah, because Bobby Schmurder been putting a lot of good music out there. But unlike the music he was doing before, which was street music, when Bobby Schmurder came out of jail, he said, look, I'm not going back. And he already been through stuff with what's that record? What's that label again? That fuck. What's that label he was signed to? Is a Sony label. So he already went through that situation with the label where he's not getting money, or they was telling him the reason you were not getting paid is because nigga, you're not selling a lot of record. Plus he was doing a lot of dancing music, like a hype song. So people was excited for him to make more street music. You get out of jail, are you gonna make more jail song? He's like, no, because he don't want to violate his probation, and he want to stay away from that song. And because of that, all the new song that he put out was like 1 in, 1 out. They will not have it last a month in a radio or a streaming platform, and then they're gone, right? So because of that, man, so now he's like, okay, people, I'm putting a lot of music. I put a lot of music since I leave, come out, which is dead. A lot of people give him a chance. A lot of like Quavo and Offset work with him, and the new song probably work for him for free. A lot of people were supporting him, and there's a lot of great feature he had on a lot of his like mixtape and new single he came out. But they come and leave, like not even lasting 2 weeks in the airwave, just because people have an expectation about what kind of music you're supposed to make. And when you switch on them like that, you know what I mean? Sometimes they're like, okay, I'm not feeling this. And he's been doing that whole, you know what I mean, speaking patois, this like that. Yeah. And I know, but is it la about 11 m'kone? Yeah, but okay, but I mean, back on him, they're calling at 11. But what they do t'apprêter à 11h, qu'est-ce que vous faites? Vous apprêter à 11h? Non, bon, il dit 10h ou souvent, dis-nous pas aller, m'a fait une vidéo, ou te dit moi apprêter à 11h, ça fait, dès qu'il commence à faire vidéo, hein? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Hein? Bon, au prat, qu'est-ce que c'est? Qui t'a vu faire vidéo à ma main, non, souvent là, ça va 10h, moi privé. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. I was talking to my cousin about something. But yeah, guys. I lost track of what I was talking about. But overall, to sum it up, the whole thing, man. Bobby Schmurder said now he's gonna try to put the tour on his own. Try to see what he can do. I think he should not be focused on tour. I think, like I said in previous video, Bobby should focus now on doing little video, doing little club tour here, get a little $10,000-$20,000 from club promoter, talk to couple promoter from different cities, and try to do little hosting. And I think he should be like Baby, the Baby, and other jump into the stream business, man, and become an influencer slash rapper, bro. Right now, there's streamer that are selling a lot of music. Look at you got right now. A DDG who's selling a lot of music, even though he started as a streamer. You got Plaque Max. He's actually just did a show, a huge club selling show in LA. I know some of you guys don't know who I'm talking about. Those are big streamers that are like, you know what I mean, they have strong followers. I think he should, matter of fact, Ray J, who's a long time a singer slash artist. He is jumping into the whole streaming business. He got a Twitch account, and I think like Bobby Schmurder should do the same thing, man. Focus, become an influencer over world entertainment, and get your money. And then, you know what I mean, who cares? As long as you stay rich, and you got that money coming, bro. But I digress. Look at that. This guy right there. This is Kai Cenat. This is not the #1 black streamer in the country, and he got a song almost 2 years ago. Now it went gold. So I think Bobby Schmurder should just expand his overall career, not just focus on music, expand it into like become an influencer. Because nowadays you already on social media, making a video on Instagram now. You can expand it, doing more TikTok video, doing more streaming video, and then, you know what I mean, you're never gonna become infamous. You're just gonna be a broke famous person. It's better to be a rich famous person than a broke infamous person. Because once you're broke and then you got nothing going on for you, bro, nobody doesn't take you an infamous. But if you're rich and you can still hang out with those rich people, bro, you'll still be famous. But I digress, guys. Let's move on to the another place where we can find a different things to talk about. This is not gonna be a long stream. We're gonna do like for a couple of while, and then we're gonna bounce, guys. What's going on with that? Let's go back to no jumper. We'll jump into the jumper to see what's going on. And bro, this is Paul Spears, bro. He did something crazy. So for those who know Paul Spears used to play for Boston Celtic. It was for 1 minute there. I think what year is that? 2015, 2016. I think don't quote me. For a minute there, him and Paul Spears, the other dark skinned guy, but they were like, I think they had like 2 championships back to back. But guess what? The Knicks is playing the Boston Celtics right now, and I guess after he kind of quoted, if the Knicks if the Boston Celtics lose to the Knicks for a second straight time, he was gonna work from his house all the way to the fax studio. And guess what happened? We all see what happened yesterday. Yesterday, from just 1 point, the Knicks, bro, I can't believe this myself, but the Knicks beat the Boston Celtics to 2-0. Everybody now is expected to the Knicks to beat the Boston Celtics for the season. Hey, I see what happened. You guys remember Cleveland Cavalier and Golden State Warrior 3-1? I will never say anything anymore when it comes to basketball until it's over. Until it's over, because somebody can always maybe a 3. If the Knicks win the next one, okay, they win. But there's a still chance for Boston to come back, because if the Boston win the game tomorrow, hey, but yeah, let us go back. So what happened is Paul Pierce, you see, he did an 8-hour walk from his house all the way to the fax studio. That is crazy. So you can see, but I don't think it's actually 100% legit. I think he did a couple walk, jump into his car, drive a little more, and then when it starts to do a little more video, but who knows? Because in the video it said 3 hours later, but I don't know if he recorded and if it's not the record drop walking. But I digress. Let me know what you think about this. If you're first time to my channel, well, wait. No, we're not done. Though. We're not done. We're not done. Let's go back to Let's go back to another thing that happened. Um, Bro, okay. I'm not gonna play the video, but guess what? Today, what happened today, guys? Today, they literally banned. Actually, they didn't ban the entire page, but they banned one of his songs from all streaming platforms. So Kanye West song on his new Done the Two album, he got a one song called Hell Hitler. Oh shit! I don't even know if I'm gonna be demonetized because of that. But okay, I don't know. We'll see. He's calling it Hell, you know what I mean? Hitler. And also, I don't know if the protective community make a call to all those streaming platforms to like, hey, we can have that, and all the streaming platform um ban that song. Like I said, now the album is still on the playground, but for I don't know how they'll be able to do it, but they remove that song itself, that Hitler song. If you go try to stream his album by itself, you it probably will skip when it comes to that particular song. And he even make a video for that song. Well, I don't think he made the song. He made a video for a different music, but yeah, that song itself has been banned on Apple, Spotify, yeah, all streaming platform. But I digress, girl. Yeah, Kanye West gonna be like right now. The only thing he can make music is music. That his only outlet and streaming platform. But this guy is fucking 50, bro, and this guy acting like he's like 23. But you can like Cameron was talking about earlier, right? Cameron was talking about you say you're a billionaire, you were 2.2 something, and but I don't believe it. But you're not happy. You're not happy. What's the point of having all this money and you're not happy? And yeah, he's not happy. Yeah, like people did something wrong to you, mess up your business. Yeah, whoop de doo. That's life. Like you black nigga. You black. You black. Shipping has been since the beginning, since the slave day. But we learned how to make a lemon out of lemonade. We know how to make stew out of chiclets. We know how to, bro. We know how to make, bro, peanut, bro. What the fuck you like? All of a sudden you gotta become much like you feel like you God. But yeah, some people can be touched. Are you just finding out? Are you just finding that out? Now you like you got kids, you got business, legacy to you didn't destroy your legacy over to try to prove a point, which bro, you could probably gonna die and the shit gonna probably gonna be the same way it is, bro. You're not the guy to do that shit. You like become famous to like to like to try to prove up against that group of community, bro. They have a institution, bro. You just famous. That protective community, they have an institution. They have a whole country protecting them. You just black. How the fuck you think you're gonna go against a group of people that have a whole country protecting them? You just dumb. You willing to lose all your hard work, like 20, 30 years, just try to prove a dumb point, bro. At this point, bro, I don't understand why black people, bro. Sometimes we gotta say no to some niggas, bro. Bro, we're not trying to say X him out, but like, bro, we got sometimes we gotta like not hearing him. Sometimes he gotta feel he's like that little dog cry wolf, bro. We gotta let him cry. He got the religion. Oh shit, nobody listen to me no more. They got like, come on, bro, come on. We get what you try to say, but come on, bro. Man, let's move on to something more important than this guy, bro. What else is going on in a hip hop music scene, bro? Um, Sorry guys, I'm just gonna work to see if we have stuff that we can talk about. But I'm not gonna talk too much. But guys, today I wonder when why billionaires do those things. I wonder if they do that. They think they can that's their way of buying themselves into heavens. Now I don't know if he thinks all the things that we know um we gonna be doing to community, or maybe he thinks he's actually helping. There's a whole thing about GMOs. Do you know like he created a whole like fake food that you can plant like special I forgot how they call them again, seeds, GMO seeds. And whether it's in Africa or like in the Caribbean, they will tell you they'll get seeds when you plant it in the soil of your, it literally like destroy the soil of your farm. And for you to be able to recover, you need to find ways to um, take away that whole trees and try to wait for almost and try to erase, take out some of the top dirt. People would say take the top dirt because it's not only the plant is it cannot reproduce. You always have to put, see the way that GMO make money. You always have to put new seed. A regular seed, once you plant it, you will cut it, and then after a few weeks, it will grow again. But for GMO, you have to replant it, always replant it, because you always have to replant it. Whatever, because it's a chemical seed, it damages the soil to where, like, for some reason, a certain location, you can, and for example, in my country in Haiti, there's my grandpa used to have a one certain land, right? Certain season he usually plant certain things on those land. So for example, during summertime used to be mango season. During winter time, they used to play beans season. During springtime, it used to be either mango or sugar cane. Bro, they used to like season where he will plant different things, different. And it's something that is like rice, but it's not rice. Right? In my culture, we call it pitimi, right? And that same land will plant three different things. But with GMOs, if you plant one certain seed, it will destroy that land to where like you cannot change the seed of bro. But now all of a sudden he's getting old. Oh, I'm gonna give all my money away, and also he will shut down his non-profit, and also take that money from his non-profit and his wealth and donate it to other non-profit. Now the problem is like I said, I feel like a lot of those billionaires is their way to buy their way to heaven. They feel like if they give all their money away, they think like God will see that. If they believe, like they don't believe in God, but they say like if there's they call it a higher beings. If there's such thing as a higher beings, maybe they will you know what I mean. So they work. Bro, you cannot. I don't know. I digress. That's another topic for another day. But that's what happened with Bill Gates, bro. Beside that, let me see. There's not too much to talk about, right? There's not too much to talk about. I was going to talk about some news about what's going on with Trump, but that's all that happened for today, guys. That's all for the news for today. Let me know what you think about this video, man. Give a like. Thank you for that one. Oh, thank you for that like on our platform. Thank you so much. If you're please, those like really encourage me. Please give me not only a like, also when you get a chance, leave a comment in the video. That's good for the algorithm. When you give me a like, and also whether it's a good job or bad job or keep it going, is encouragement, and also it help the algorithm know that hey, there's different people are watching this platform, and also it help to push it for more people. Is letting it know, look, we like this content, we want to see it more. There's more people probably want to see it. So what the algorithm will do is lift it up for more people to to see that platform. But thank you again for all those people that come back and watch me tonight. I really appreciate that. Like I said, I try to do more, but usually like what happened is I do drive after I come from my restaurant job. And by the time I come in, I like to take a break, eat something, take a shower or whatever. By the time I go live, I go by like 10:30, 11. I know sometimes it's hard for me to catch other people to watch it. But thank you so much for all you guys. Even if you guys last for 5 minutes, I really appreciate all you guys who came by and support. I love you guys so much, man. You see, I've been doing this thing for almost a decade now. I started, I stopped, I started, I stopped. I changed the channel from different things. From like when I first started, I used to do hip hop, right? When that's almost like 2008 or whatever. I used to cover a big concert. I used to work with that radio station. But then I moved it to tech because I really got into interesting in tech, and I also started doing like different things, like some vlogging and stuff like that. And I stopped, but for whatever reason, it seemed like I cannot stop doing it. I still have a huge passion for doing content, man. Whether because for those who doesn't know, I did at one point when I graduated high school, I did went to Hollywood, even though I came back because of like Thursday night workout the way I played. So I mean, like, I always like, being a creative. So I have like I said, I showed before, I have a diploma in music engineering. This out in the third, bro. But thank you so much for you guys for supporting. I love you guys so much. I'll try to do more video, doing more early time, because it seems like whenever I do it more early time, I got more people able to stop by even for 5 minutes to watch. I really appreciate that, guys, so much. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Deuces.